Exactly, but I need to know what I'm asking for. So I need to know what it is now.
It's in the petition asking for what? We're asking for reform. We want to get rid of them. They're not doing the job.
Yeah, but I'm saying reform it. I gotta know what it is. So I need to know who appoints the commissioners, what's the process of it, so I can understand where we need to change it. If the process is that the mayor appoints all 8 and the city council approves it, maybe he only approves half, city council's half. Or maybe, as you're saying, we can make sure that of those 8, 3 are capped out. Like, I don't know. I need to know what it is now so I can.
Are you concerned? What are you concerned? Are you concerned about the mayor?
All 8 are appointed by the mayor, appointed by the city council. So they're all mayor appointees, and we vote to approve all of the council.
Okay.
We met with Kalina Rivera.
Okay.
And she's going to sign a petition.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not talking about the mayor. I just want to understand that.
The general concept is we're trying to unite city council members to sign, the majority, to sign that petition to reform the TLC. I just came from the TLC hearing.
Okay.
Everybody's crying and begging over crumbs like animals.
No, so now the ask in reforming is that there's at least one person from each one of the trades?
Yes. It doesn't. You don't have to take the petition at heart and do the whole thing, but it needs a general reform. We need a driver from the yellow, a driver from the green, one from the app sector. We need a certified IT person
that makes sense to me.
To understand these apps that are stealing money. Right. They're stealing money. They're not. That's it. They're stealing the money.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I guess I'm not clear what the ask is of me.
We want you to sign the petition. We want you to support that petition.
Okay.
We want council members. We want the majority to stand with the petition, to stand with the drivers, so we can say so we can say that you signed the petition. We want you to do it in front of us. We want you to say that you stand with us. And eventually, when we get enough council members, we want a press conference in front of City Hall. We want a press conference.
The point I remember holding me back was Moshi. She was. I worked a lot with her on Dollar Man.
It's nothing personal with the people at the commission. It's just they're not doing the right thing. They're not doing the right thing.
So I think he wants to hear like there's 5 points. It looks like.
This is mostly coming from Amy, and I'm okay with it. We're working together. You know Amy from Families for Safe Streets. Reforming the TLC is going to save lives in many different ways.
I don't disagree.
Pedestrians, drivers, we can drive 12 hours. Doesn't mean we have to drive 12 hours. We don't need a livable wage. We need a thrivable wage, and that's what we're here for. Take your time reading it. Take your time reading it. I can assure you, you don't even have to read it to sign it. It's in general. It's to help the drivers, to reform the TLC, to stop the nonsense. We're not the MTA. We're not here to replace the MTA.
There needs to be a cap on the amount for how many cabs. There's no cap on how much they take out.
Cap on what?
It says that there needs to be a cap on the amount the 4 high apps management companies can take out.
No, the money. Well, right now the city council has permission. The city council gave permission to the TLC to regulate the price, but they're not. We're not getting the 80%. We're not getting the 85% that we're asking.
It fluctuates.
The percentage before that fluctuates. Before that,
the reason I have to read this stuff because I have to defend everything that I sign.
Right.
And there's stuff in here that I have questions about. Like if you're asking me in general, sign a petition to reform TLC, yes. If you're asking me to sign something that says there should be a yellow cab, a green cab on the TLC board, yes. But this is not what this says. It says a whole bunch of other things that I don't fully understand. So it's hard for me to say carte blanche. Like if you put that in the petition, I'll sign it right now. Reform the TLC, make sure there's a person from each one of the agencies. Yeah, but you have stuff like, so there needs to be a cap on the amount the 4 hire apps and management companies can take out of the garbage pay. I agree with that. I just asked, is there a cap? You said yes. So I'm trying to understand.
No, a cap. What I'm trying to say is the city council passed a bill giving the TLC permission to regulate the price. They're still not doing it correct.
So is there a cap or there isn't a cap?
A cap on.
I'm going for what you have on your petition.
A cap on what?
There needs to be
There
a
isn't
cap.
a cap. There isn't a cap.
There needs to be a cap on the amount the for-hire apps and management drivers can take
There
out
is-
of a driver's pool.
There isn't a cap. There isn't a cap.
Drivers deserve 85% of every dollar they earn.
Right.
Where do we get that number?
We're not getting that.
That's what the law says now?
The law says no. We're not getting that 85%.
Where did we get the 85% number?
We're getting it from the TWA, the Taxi Workers Alliance. I agree with them. They agree with me.
Okay.
They were just there.
So why not 90%? Why not 75%?
Because the apps have to make money. We're being fair. We're not being greedy.
Okay, so you just came with a number.
No,
Well-
that number comes from the TWA.
Where did they get the number?
They did their studies. They did their findings.
Okay, so we need to check with them.
Don't if you don't want to give us 85, give us 80.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need to understand this thing that you're putting it. Like, where did
Right.
85 come from? Could be 90. Could be 75. Like,
Because we could take 100.
yes, but I need to
Let's
understand.
worry about
One
the 100.
second. I think the disconnect is I get it. It's like doing reports or citations. He needs to know like for all 5 points, the sourcing, like where it comes from. So if
Right.
he signs it and a reporter comes to him and says to you, "Oh, why do you support this cap?" What was a cap? So he's getting at these facts that underlie each all 5
Right.
points.
So you're dissecting the
Let me ask you something. How long would it take for us to look at these 5? How many days would it be to look at these 5 points and just make sure that they're sound?
Week.
Okay, so today's Thursday.
Yeah.
Can we get a week so I can go through these 5 points with my staff? And I want to sign it, but in my position now, I have to be able to defend all of it. I don't have the answers to all of the questions. That's all I want.
We should be straight. We should be straight. He cannot sign this right now. He can't do it. So we'll research each of the points
So I don't-
from you.
I-
One second,
I-
let me finish. We're going to go through each point. Let's you and I do it to get all the sources, and then we'll bring a report back to him that says, okay, for the cap, here is the law, here's what exists, here's the sourcing, and then he can say, okay, check. This one sounds weird. Gets more background here. So he's just saying he needs to understand everything before he signs it. That's what he's wanting.
When did you give them this?
And we can talk to Carlina. If she signed it, we can talk.
Well, can you call her now? I just sent it to her. The office has it too. We're not in no rush. I know you're very busy.
You're not going to walk away with a signature because I have to ask these questions. There's just no way I can have it.
Is there something you could do for us before we leave?
I can say I support the TLC Commission being reformed, and I support making sure that there's a person from the yellow, green, and black on the TLC Commission.
Well, then you can sign. Listen, you can sign the petition, and on there's a space where you can leave a comment, and you can leave that comment.
He's not going to sign the petition today. We're not going to repeat that. He's not going to sign it.
Okay,
He's not gonna sign
I
it.
hear you. But what I'm saying is, there's a space there where your concerns could be put there. We're not going to hang you if there's something that because you signed the petition. But just signing the petition is going to help thousands of drivers.
And then
But I'm happy to tell you on video what I just said.
where's the petition going?
Words are words. We need the signatures. What if you're having a problem with the signature? The thing is word.
Yeah, because you
And it's
have
also-
5 points on this petition.
It's fine to record, but it's a little weird. You didn't tell us you're going to be recording. That's
Yeah.
bringing a little suspicion.
That's how I'm good. I'm good though, but you need to tell folks.
Yeah, you're going to record.
I apologize. I just.
You good? I mean, I don't say anything in private that I don't say in public, but you have to tell. You should tell folks. You go ahead, bro. I'm good. You keep.
So what don't you agree with?
We don't want to do this in a rush move.
I got it.
I've been trying to deal with you for since January 22nd. I emailed you the petition to amend it to your liking, and it never happened.
Yeah, he did do that. What happened to that?
You're gonna have to actually
I'm not
start.
sure.
I emailed
That might
Christina
have
many times. I texted her.
Yeah, that I agree with. But now I apologize. Some things
Yeah, but this is lives.
I know, but everybody I meet with, it's their lives. So I'm trying hard.
Yes, but do you know that drivers are killing themselves?
Yes,
We
and
just
the
had- we just had-
mother who was shot and the person but we don't even have staff here.
Do you know the guy that was stabbed to death in the Bronx? That's part of it too. He was robbed and he was stabbed to death.
Go back. Your issue is critically important.
Listen to me. He was robbed and stabbed to death. You know why? Because he told his wife that he was a little tired and he really didn't want to go out. He didn't want to go out and do those extra rides. But he said he needed the money.
Yeah.
And he went out and he got killed. On December 4th, the TLC, they passed a bill. They passed a ruling where they were going to give us more money, but it was crumbs. They didn't give us the 80%. If they would have gave us the 80%, that driver would have made that money and less time, and he would have not been in the
So
street.
when we met, I was a candidate in the middle of the campaign. Now I'm no longer a candidate, so I need to switch. And what I can do now, if you want, I can take a picture and I can say I met with drivers. The one
We
thing
have
we agree
pictures
on,
with you. Yeah.
but the one thing we agree on is that TLC should be reformed, and that everybody there should be a representative of the cab drivers on the commission. I can do that, and I can say we're reviewing the petition. But we're meeting now again, second time, and I have to go through this. So you're gonna get aggravated because you want me to sign
But
right now.
I'm not trying to waste your time. I mean, there's a lot to get done, but
Yeah.
we gave you so much time.
You give me as a candidate.
It doesn't matter.
It does. Wait. It does matter because there was a whole election going on. So I said I agreed with. I remember there was an issue I brought up. I apologize that we didn't review it at that moment in time, but there was an election going on, and I got elected.
Yeah,
Most-
and I campaigned for you on the chats, and